I started in this industry 4 years ago, we were still doing paper projects. So the old banker's box days where you were sitting down and reviewing documents and putting slip sheets in there and sending them off to a copier to be imaged or scanned. And then we gradually started doing some eDiscovery projects. Smaller projects at first, but now in the last 3 years it's probably 95% electronic versus paper.
That's a lot.
It's a tremendous amount of shift. And you still see some people wanting to convert documents to paper, print them out, but ultimately with the technology that's available and the ability to grab data, to search data, to refine it, and the fact that most everybody is now between emails and PDAs, most of the data that's created is now electronic versus paper.
So do you think, has the legal industry finally made that shift? I mean, in terms of saying, eDiscovery is here, and most of the attorneys are now, kind of grasping onto it, or you still have those who are kind of in the paper world?
I think you see a blend. You'll see those that are, just because they're not familiar enough with the technology, that they're still in the, quote, paper world. But I think other people have just been forced to change. Because of all the technology that's out there and all the data that's out there, people now have to be familiar with terms like metadata. Whether they want to or not, they need to at least be familiar with it. And with the federal courts, establishment of specific rules and models as to deal with this, I think it's here to stay. From what I've seen, there's going to be a tremendous amount of pressure put on everyone to decrease costs. Obviously, the economy is forcing a lot of companies to look at the bottom line. And 10 years ago, legal expenses probably just passed right through. But now when you're talking about budgets for large-scale eDiscovery reviews, they can run into the millions of dollars. And it's strictly an expense. And so they're going to be putting pressure on the vendors. They're going to be putting pressure on their litigation teams to cut costs. And I think what that's going to force us to do is to leverage technology, to leverage our partnerships, and to be able to create more efficiencies within what we do, but still be able to deliver the same quality that we did. So the pressure will be efficiencies, but the same level of quality.